It is my honor to present the Circle of Excellence Award to John Wills and the Iowa Great Lakes Watershed Project for 2021. This has been an outstanding year for your watershed project, John. You've been able to increase your partners. I didn't think that was possible. You have nearly 90 now. You're working across the border in Minnesota to get various practices implemented, and you have a new $1.3 million stormwater wetland project. And you partnered with IAWA on a new National Fish and Wildlife Foundation grant to put a conservation agronomist in Northwest Iowa who can help improve water quality in the Iowa Great Lakes, a truly special part of Iowa. So congratulations, John, once again on being named to the Circle of Excellence for the IAWA Watershed Awards.
The Iowa Great Lakes project is about a 90,000 acre watershed. Part of it goes up into Minnesota. About 19,000 acres total are in Minnesota. So we work closely with Minnesota as well as a lot of partners in Iowa. Some of the highlights for this year, we started a $1.3 million stormwater wetland, which I don't know if there's any other one like it in the state of Iowa. So I think it may be one of a kind or a first one in the state. I'm really happy, really excited about that. We've been working on that for about 10 years and finally got the momentum and the money raised to move forward. Just a few weeks ago, we did finalize, so we started with phase one, which is about a $650 million portion. A few weeks ago, we finished fundraising for phase two, and so as soon as the conditions are right outside, we're going to start moving forward and finishing up with microtopography and other fine-tuning aspects of that stormwater wetland. And hopefully by July, we'll have a completed project and one that we can look at and be proud of. It's going to remove about 270 pounds of phosphorus per year, which is really a huge amount of phosphorus for one project. When I look at a project, I'm looking at 5 or 10 pounds of phosphorus per year. So to have something that removes that much in one fell swoop, that's pretty cool. On top of that, we're working with a watershed management authority called the Little Sioux Headwaters Coalition, and that also goes up into Minnesota, goes into Osceola County. But we're trying to encompass all of these things into one project that works in unison with others and works in unison with other entities and cities, counties, soil and water conservation districts, and so forth. The urban and rural component is very important. Back in the 90s when we started the project, it was primarily a rural project, and we dealt with farmers. As the project has progressed, we've started dealing more and more with the urban component as well, and so now it's basically one and the same. We deal with farmers, urban people, all as if they're one person, all as if they're one entity. And so we don't care who they are, where they come from. We work with them, and so right now we've been concentrating in the last 3 or 4 years a lot on shoreline, and so we call that an urban component because most of the shorelines that are damaged or threatened are urban shorelines, and so we've been working a lot with that. This award is so important because it really designates and shows, not only to me, but the people that we're working with, that hey, you're doing the right thing, we're doing good things, and this is just a representation of that.